Welcome back to the show, folks. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic books out there, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's all about mastering power dynamics, but it's also a bit controversial. Have you ever read it?
Oh yeah, it's one of those books that grabs you from the first page. Each law is like a little manual for navigating power struggles. Which law stood out to you the most?
I think Law 1, never outshine the master, is pretty striking. The idea that making someone feel inferior, even unintentionally, can be dangerous. What do you think of that one?
It's a bit unsettling, right? But there's truth in it. In a professional setting, showing too much skill or ambition can make you a target. You're essentially challenging someone's position, and that's risky.
Exactly. It's like you're stepping on someone's toes without even meaning to. But it makes you wonder, shouldn't we be encouraged to outshine, to stand out? Why hold back?
I think it comes down to context. In some environments, standing out is encouraged. But in power structures, people feel threatened by your success. You can't just assume everyone's going to cheer you on.
True. And speaking of manipulation, Law 3, conceal your intentions. That's one that gets a lot of heat. It's all about keeping people in the dark. I mean, is it really ethical to keep your cards so close to your chest?
It's definitely a gray area. On one hand, being open and honest is key to building trust. But on the other, in competitive environments, showing all your cards could backfire. I guess it's about reading the room and knowing when to be transparent or strategic.
Yeah, it's like playing poker, right? You wouldn't show your hand until the time's right. But I think, for me, it's tricky to balance that with personal integrity. How do you avoid being manipulative?
It's tough. I think the key is to avoid using people as mere tools. If you're constantly playing mind games with others, you lose the human connection. So you can be strategic without being deceitful, but it requires self-awareness.
Self-awareness definitely seems to be a recurring theme in this book. And Law 6. Court attention at all costs. What's your take on that? The idea that attention equals power.
Well, it's spot on in today's world, right? Look at social media. If you can keep the spotlight on you, you're in control. But it also makes me think about the cost of that attention. You're always under a microscope.
Exactly. The pressure to constantly perform and stay relevant can be exhausting. It's like you're always selling yourself. It almost makes you question, is the power really worth it?
That's the paradox, isn't it? Having power can be freeing, but it comes with this constant expectation to deliver. And Law 15, crush your enemy totally. How do you feel about that one? It's pretty extreme.
Oh, that one definitely makes me uneasy. The idea of completely destroying your enemy. It sounds like the ultimate power move, but at what cost? If you destroy someone, are you just creating more enemies down the line?
Right. And I think it overlooks the possibility of reconciliation or leaving room for growth. No one stays in one position forever, and sometimes the power in a situation lies in letting people rise without crushing them.
That's an interesting point. Maybe there's power in mercy, in showing restraint. Law 33, discover each man's thumbscrew, Akon, also stands out. It's about finding a person's weakness and exploiting it. That's a tough one to digest.
It really is. I get that understanding someone's weaknesses gives you leverage, but it feels manipulative. It also assumes everyone has a thumbscrew, and honestly, some people are just too tough to break.
True, some people can be completely unshakable, but it's almost like Greene is suggesting that we all have some vulnerability. It's just about finding it.
It makes me wonder, though, does this book teach us to see the world too cynically? Are we meant to always assume everyone's playing a power game?
That's a great point. Maybe the 48 Laws of Power doesn't offer a fully balanced perspective, and it definitely focuses on the darker side of human nature. But maybe it's just about being aware of those dynamics, even if you choose not to play the game.
Yeah, it's not about becoming ruthless. It's about recognizing the ruthlessness that exists in the world. And with that awareness, you can make more informed choices.
I think we could go on for hours talking about this book. It's one of those that makes you think deeply about how power operates in our lives.
Absolutely. I'd say it's a must-read, but with a critical eye. Take the lessons, but don't lose your humanity in the process.
Well said. All right, that's all for today's episode. Next time, we'll dive deeper into another topic that challenges our view of the world. Thanks for tuning in.
Catch you next time.